When they hear Caribbean, again, because that's how it has been documented through their lens, they think it's Jamaica.
Yes.
Right? Because Jamaica has a certain tourism culture. Jamaica has a certain relationship with the US.
Yes.
Bob Marley was famous. Like, so they
Yeah.
think it's Jamaican.
Yeah.
And somebody please explain to me. And I don't want to hear it from non-Jamaicans. I don't want to hear it. And you over there, you better just hush because I don't want to hear nothing either. Why is it that as soon as you tell somebody you're from the Caribbean, they automatically assume, or this is a response then, oh yeah, I've been to Jamaica. Like what? Like y'all really think that Jamaica is the only Caribbean island that there is?
What's up guys? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. When you hear the word Caribbean, be honest. What country pops into your head first? For millions of people around the world, the answer is Jamaica. Not Barbados, not Trinidad, not the Bahamas, just Jamaica. So today we are asking a real question. Is Jamaica really the capital city of the Caribbean? Or has the world just been trained to see the Caribbean through Jamaica? This isn't a diss. This isn't island versus island. This is a real cultural conversation and it needs to be heard. So guys, let's watch the video and come back for more and more comments.
They're Caribbean people outside of Jamaica, Jamaicans. You guys get so aggravated when other people confuse you to be Jamaican. And you get vexed with us like is we do it. It's not our fault that they keep confusing y'all for us. I mean, if we're gonna be frank, we don't want them confusing y'all for us because y'all are not us. We run our jokes. You know, we say Jamaica is a Caribbean because we are. We say United States of Jamaica because... And the reason why is because, truthfully, whether or not you guys want to accept it deep down in your hearts, we are the gem of the Caribbean. For our contributions, do we have bad ones? Yes, but we have great ones, like legendary ones. A lot of you other islands have grown up on our culture, especially when it comes to our music, and that's quite okay. So when you step outside of your country and people hear you speak your own version of patois and confuse you to be a Jamaican, that is not our fault.
Alright, so real quick before I lose my light, Jamaica is the fashion capital of the Caribbean. If we had to pick one, it's Jamaica. This should be very obvious, but I'll tell you why. First, let's figure out like what makes somewhere a fashion capital. Now, fashion capital is a city, a major city, or in this case a country, with major influence on the international fashion scene. Now that's from trends, heritage, history, the styles, the designers, all of that, right? And when we think about Jamaica, we think about three major cultural exports. We think about their music, their style, and their identity. Now, these cultural exports ensure that Jamaica maintains a level of cultural dominance that we really cannot even argue about, right? Their impact in language, music, globally, visual aesthetics. Like, Jamaica is the trend, and everybody taps into that trend. Everybody. Tommy Hilfiger and all to the collection, I think it was spring, summer 2016. That was just all Jamaica everything. And style and identity is so intertwined because so much of their style is drawn from like their political history and their dancehall culture and Rastafarianism and Bob Marley and all the things that make Jamaica so sweet. It makes sense. And like I feel like Jamaica also has more internationally renowned designers per capita, like in the diaspora especially. When you think about like Brandon Blackwood and Rachel Scott from Diotima, friggin' Theo Filio, Grace Wales Bonner, Greta Constantine. There's so many Jamaican designers, Samantha Black, like it makes sense that Jamaica is just the fashion capital. They're doing it consistently. They have a rich heritage to pull from. Like the mood board goes crazy. We can't even argue about it. And they've been hosting Caribbean Fashion Week for the last several decades. Because everybody wants to go to Jamaica, like international press. Like, it's just the perfect place. I don't know if you disagree, but I kind of also don't care. Because, like, why would you disagree? Why would you disagree? Trinidad has kind of a different conversation. But when it comes to impact on the international fashion scene,
Me just a come out of one Turkish shop. Me go buy some almond, see? And believe you me, when me order the almond, and the Turkish man give me the almond, I write up this at the shop there. Right up there, sir. I show me no one video in place. See? When me order the almond and the man give me the almond, and me take out the money and I go pay the man. The man look at me and say, where you from? I say, I'm from Jamaica. The man say, oh, I love Jamaica so much. It's my dream to go to Jamaica. I say, you're welcome. The man no want to take the money from me in a rasta. Me I pay the man say no want no money. The man I tell me say he love Jamaica and he love Jamaican paper. And he no want no money from me. And all me I force the money upon the man I force it back from me. You know what I do? Me put down the money upon the counter. And the man take up back the money and shoot it down in my pocket. So me I tell you now, Jamaican people, you don't know how people love without hurt ya? Eh? Just the name Jamaica alone. I mean I tell you now, you don't live good no man. Just live good Rasta. Cut out the bad living man. People love without ya in a man. You don't see it. When you travel the earth, you know, you know how much Jamaica been loved by people in a Rasta. And you see somehow the behavior want to carry on with Jano Star. It a let we down, man. You know see it. One Jamaica.
Welcome back, guys, once again. And let's start with the obvious. Jamaica has one of the strongest cultural exports on earth. Music alone changed the world. Reggae, dancehall, ska. These aren't just genres. They are global movements. Bob Marley didn't just represent Jamaica. He represented freedom, resistance, and black identity worldwide. Then you have the language. Jamaica Patois is recognized everywhere. In movies, music, social media, even memes. People who have stepped foot in the Caribbean can quote Jamaican phrases. Then there is sports. A tiny island producing some of the fastest human beings to ever live. Usain Bolt didn't just run. He branded Jamaica globally. And let's not forget tourism. When travel ads say Caribbean, the visuals often look Jamaican. Palm trees, beaches, vibes, accents. Jamaica is marketed as the Caribbean experience. So it's not random. Jamaica didn't accidentally become the face. It projected itself loudly and consistently. But here is where things get tricky. Being visible doesn't automatically make you the capital. The Caribbean is not one country. It's a region of many nations, cultures, languages, and histories. Trinidad has its own global impact through carnival and soca. Barbados has diplomacy, education, and leadership influence. Haiti literally sparked their first successful Black Republic and changed world history. The Bahamas, DR, Cuba, all powerful in different ways. So when people say Jamaica is the capital of the Caribbean, what they usually mean is Jamaica is the most recognizable. And there is a difference. Recognition is not superiority. Influence is not ownership. So, is it fair that Jamaica gets most of the attention? Yes and no. Yes, because Jamaica put in the work culturally. It exported its identity unapologetically. But also no, because the world often simplifies the Caribbean. Instead of learning the region's diversity, people collapse everything into one image. That's not Jamaica's fault. That's global media, tourism marketing, and lazy education. Other islands aren't less impactful. They are just less marketed. And sometimes, even within the Caribbean, we don't promote each other enough. Some Jamaicans feel proud, and rightfully so. They see the influence and say, yeah, we earned that. Others feel uncomfortable being put above their Caribbean neighbors. And non-Jamaicans, some feel overlooked. Others say Jamaica simply became the loudest voice. All these feelings are valid, but none of them mean the Caribbean is divided. Here is my honest take. Jamaica is not the capital of the Caribbean, but Jamaica is the gateway. For many people, Jamaica is their first introduction to Caribbean culture. And once introduced, it should lead them to explore more. Jamaica opens the door, but the Caribbean is the entire house, and every room has value. So let's stop arguing over titles. Instead, let's ask better questions. How do we elevate the entire Caribbean? How do we educate the world beyond one island? How do we celebrate influence without erasing others? Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Jamaica deserves the spotlight? Or is the world overlooking the rest of the Caribbean? Drop your thoughts in the comments respectfully. If you enjoyed this conversation, like, subscribe, and share this video. More deep dives, cultural discussions, and real conversations coming soon. Respect to Jamaica, respect to the entire Caribbean.